Now available in paperback and e-readers, Isis Legacy. Sorority secrets of the goddess next door are revealed in this all-new Isis series adventure. Get Isis Legacy in paperback and e-readers at online booksellers everywhere. Singer Irene Cara passed away today at 63 years old. Your Irene Cara will be remembered as an icon of 1980s music for her Grammy and Oscar-winning song, What a Feeling, from the 1983 film Flashdance. Now, your Irene Cara was an Afro-Latina who was born in the Bronx, the youngest of 5 children, to a Puerto Rican mother and a Cuban father. And she began her career in entertainment as a finalist in the Little Miss America pageant as a child, and then learned how to go out here and play piano by ear and studied music and dance when she was young. And as she grew up, she started out her career with PBS's The Electric Company, and then further went on to participate in theater in Broadway, and then eventually started going out here and starring in films like Irene Loves Angela, and also played the lead role in the classic 1970s black film Sparkle. However, your Irene Cara went on to become a major star when she starred in the 1980 film Fame. Now, in the 1980 film Fame, she was just going to be a dancer, but eventually the director rewrote the role of Coco Hernandez, and your Irene Cara went on to become a superstar because as she gave a great performance as Coco Hernandez, she also sung the iconic song for the movie Fame, which became a major part of 1980s history because the song Fame was a major part of 1980s American culture, and it was considered to be one of the iconic songs of the decade. And the song Fame was not only sung for the movie, it was also sung as related to the 1980s TV show Fame that came on NBC. And for this song Fame, your Irene Cara received a Grammy Award for Best New Artist and Best Female Pop Vocalist, and she also got a Golden Globe nomination for Best Actress in a Musical. So this was the start of Irene Cara's career and the start of her becoming a 1980s icon. And after Fame, she then went on to get a TV pilot, sadly, that did not get picked up. But this pilot, Irene, was the first time we started to see major future stars like Julia Duffy and Keenan Ivory Wayans of In Living Color, and Irene Cara also made an appearance in DC Cab. And your Irene Cara then went on in 1982 to star in an NBC Movie of the Week based on Maya Angelou's Sister, which she received a NAACP Image Award. And then in 1983, she reached the peak of her career when she sung the song for the 1983 movie Flashdance. Now, Flashdance was, I believe, one of the first Jerry Bruckheimer films that first came out, and this film basically became a major phenomenon. And I remember when this film first came out when I was 10 years old, and Flashdance was a major icon of the culture. And the song "What a Feeling" from the movie Flashdance was one of the definitive songs of the decade. Now, your Irene Cara co-wrote the song "What a Feeling" with other writers, and this song became so popular that it became again an icon for 1983, and she received not only a Grammy for the song, but she also received an Academy Award for the song for being Best Original Song, and she also won a American Music Award for this song. And again, this was a song that basically was one of the definitive songs of the early 80s along with Fame, and your Irene Cara's music basically defined early 80s music, and it's something that people just, when they remember it. If you grew up in the 80s, you knew these songs, and if you grew up in the 70s, you remembered Irene Cara from Sparkle. So she was a major icon of the 70s and the 80s, and she went on to continue doing acting for different projects over time in theater and music, and she's been a major player in music for years. And again, your Irene Cara was an icon for generations of young brothers out here because she was not only a singer with a beautiful voice, she was a very extremely attractive Afro Latina sister, and many brothers out here loved her overall. And a lot of guys, this was the kind of girl that they wanted to get with. And she was again extremely beautiful, and she was a beautiful person with a beautiful voice. And I'm sad to hear about her passing because we lost again a truly beautiful talent with great skill, and it's just sad to hear that she is no longer with us. That is one of the sad things about hearing about her passing. I mean, she was again just a truly talented woman, a critically acclaimed musician with great skill and a great voice, and again a master craftswoman who basically crafted in music and basically knew it like the back of her hand. And again, it's just sad to hear that a great lady like her is no longer with us, but the Most High knows what he's doing because it just was her time. And while there are no reports about what caused her death, all I know is that it's the Most High decided that it was her time to leave this earth, and sadly, that's his choice. And again, we lost a great lady for black music and black entertainment, and we lost a truly great woman who produced some of the most iconic music of the early 80s. And I'm thankful that I was blessed to actually hear a lot of her music growing up as a boy, and I was able to experience that music in its time. That's just something I'm really was blessed to see, and I'm really again just deeply sad to hear about her passing. We lost a truly great sister who produced truly great music. Rest in power, Irene Cara. And thank you for all of your great music, and thank you for all of the great memories that you gave many of us Gen Xers like myself in the time that you were here on this earth. Now available in paperback and e-readers, Isis, My Sister, My Frenemy. It's a sister act as the goddess next door and the devilish diva team up in this action-packed Isis series adventure. Get Isis, My Sister, My Frenemy in paperback and e-readers everywhere.